Welcome to a special episode of Revenge of the C-Team. I'm the Colonel. Thank you for joining me today. So I have often asked myself, usually when a new pack comes out, because I'm not as familiar with all the mods, what is the best armor? What makes the most sense? What should I be going for? So I thought I never sit down and actually work out all the numbers and things, so I decided to do that for the Revenge of the C-Team. And if I'm asking the question, I'm sure there are others asking the question as well. So I thought I'd put this together, a quick little video overview, and hopefully it helps. Hopefully it helps. So we're going through our armor protection and durability analysis. And if you like what you see, consider following me on Twitter or on YouTube, where you're watching this, and give it a like if you think it's good, and feel free to please leave comments, suggestions, and corrections if I miss anything below. So, in vanilla, we have... I've ignored the leather, because who really wears leather? Let's be honest, right? So, gold armor is 5.5, chain armor is 6, iron armor is 7.5, diamond is 10. And that is referring to the armor points. So if we put this armor on, as we can see, we have now 7 these armor guys down here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.5. So that is the armor. The maximum protection that you can get is 10. And then obviously you've got enchants and stuff that will lessen that as well. Lessen the damage that you get. But just on the face of it, just kind of comparing, you know, I guess resistance. Comparing the damage, the protection that you get, I guess. Diamond is the kind of the gold standard. Diamond is the diamond standard. So we're gonna compare everything really against diamond. So anything that is 4 or we're really below 4 is crap, so we're not even going to cover it. There's a couple that are around the 4 area that we're going to show here, and that's more for aesthetics than anything, because there's a lot of it, but there's definitely reasons that you would want to go for that. But so we're going to go through and compare to the vanilla armor. So again, keep in mind, gold is 5.5, chain is 6, iron is 7.5, and diamond is really what we're trying to shoot for. So let's get into it. Flans mod. So this mod here is kind of a military themed mod, and we've got all of these guys here. We've got Marine, American World War II, Snow, British, SAS. We've got the German, we got Japanese, we've got French, we got Spetsnaz. I'm sure I'm pronouncing that wrong. Russians. So all of these guys here in the Flan pack, or the Flan mod, is a protection value of 4. So you get like 4 shirts, 4 armor points. And that's really all you get with them. So again, it's not really armor, I guess. It's more just kind of your utility outfit. But I thought it was worth it to show those guys here. The other one that's in there is exoskeleton. Now, usually with exoskeletons, you see a lot of like things that you can add to them, like augmentation, I guess, things to augment your exoskeleton. Unfortunately, I don't know enough about this, so all I can really show you is the exoskeleton. Feel free to check out, see whether or not you can do that or not with this one. But this is an armor value of 6, and the good thing about this one is that it also comes with some enchants. So you get jump 4, you have smoke protection, which I guess you get damage if there's smoke from some of the incendiaries in the mod. You also get speed 2, and you get feather falling. So this is kind of a cool thing to go for early on. And then you got these 2 guys here, which I think is more for like heavy bombing. You have the Bulldozer and the Juggernaut. They both have the same stats. Both of them are armor level 8.5, and both of them will reduce your speed by 85%. So you are basically crawling when you're wearing this. You also get 1% knockback resistance, presumably from bombs that might explode next to you. and you get smoke protection on these as well. So that is the Flan mod pack. I don't know if there's anything I'd really go for other than the exoskeleton, really, if I was looking for armor. So I may leave Flan behind, but if that's floating your boat, then definitely check that out. Thermal expansion. So these ones have a range of armor from 6 to all the way up to diamond level. And so we'll start with some of the ores here. So I'm not going to list the tin and the copper and stuff like that. I think a lot of those are going to fall either between Electrum and Ferrous, or for certain below Electrum as far as protection values. So I'm not going to really focus on those. So Electrum will give you a resistance or a armor rating of 6. Ferrous is 7. Invar is 8. Bronze is 8.5. And then Shiny is basically diamond level. It also has 2 to 3 times the durability of diamond, so it's going to last 2 or 3 times longer. However, it's going to make you 24% slower. So I guess the shiny metal is heavy, so it's going to slow you down a bit. Quick note, the durability here, you're going to see 2 or 3x. Excuse me. And this is really in relation to diamond. So when we got the protection level here of 10, so we're at diamond level protection, the durability is going to be compared to that of diamond. So you can kind of do an apples to apples comparison. So you're going to see that as we go into some of the other armors that are listed here. So just keep that in mind. Alright, so not really a lot there for thermal expansion, but, you know, early on, it might be easier to get some of these. So, you know, like the bronze, right? Bronze is some of the, like, tin and copper. And, you know, those are fairly in abundance, whereas diamond's not. So you can make a bronze armor with those resources. So that might be an option for getting out early in the game. Erebus is a new mod that really is I think it's a whole dimension on its own. I haven't really done anything with this, so I can't really speak a lot to specifics, but this one is also range of 4.5 to 10. Starts out with the exoskeleton. Again, with any exoskeleton, I'm assuming that there's ways to augment it, but I don't know what you would do with Erebus. So this is a 4.5. There's Jade, which is 8.5. And I don't know if Jade comes as drops from some of the places that you go in Erebus, or if it's something that you mine. Again, I haven't been there, so I don't know how to get the resources. So, but feel free to check that up in NEI to see if it's craftable. There's a reinforced exoskeleton, so this is basically comparable to diamond. It's got the diamond level protection, and it's got diamond durability. So, if you have the ability to get this and you're having trouble finding diamonds, then maybe you go with this. And the Rhino armor, you can craft this based on stuff that you get in Erebus. And again, it's the same as diamond, it just looks better. Cool. So those are some options if you're able to get to Erebus early. If you're not, then maybe not as much of an advantage. So these ones here are just some miscellaneous that, you know, they're kind of standalone, and they have diamond durability or better, and obviously diamond protection. So we start out with Project Red, and this is probably the only caveat, is that the Project Red stuff gives you the protection of diamond, but it does not give you the durability of diamond. So in the case of the Ruby and the Sapphire, both of them are half the durability of diamond, so they're going to last half as long. And the Peridot is actually about roughly a third of the protection, I'm sorry, the durability of diamond, so that's not going to last very long at all either. I think you find these a little easier. I think you're supposed to find them a little easier than diamond, but in my experience, unless you've got a quarry running, you're probably just as likely to find diamond as you are with these guys. So I don't know the value here, unless you've got an abundance of these and you don't really care. But this is not an armor set that I would be going for. Alright, Doge. This is a weird mod. And it's got weird armor. I mean, so here's the head. It's many protect face. I don't understand Doge talk, man. Much chest armor. Very leg defend and wow shoes. I got nothing. So this is a same level protection as diamond, and it's about 80% of the durability. So if you've got enough of what you need to make it, go for it. Biomes aplenty. So this is got a little bit more durability than diamond. This is the amethyst, and to get this, I think you need to go to the promised land. And I think to do that, you need the ancient staff and stuff. So this may be an easier way to get diamond level protection early on than actually getting diamonds. So, and actually, it gives you better protection, or longer protection, I should say, if you get this. So this is an option, definitely a clear option for getting some decent armor at the start of the game. I think you can enchant this as well. So, you know, it's just like kind of next level diamond, which is kind of cool. And then lastly, we've got Matter Overdrive, which is another new mod. And this is the Tritanium armor. And it looks pretty cool. And it is obviously diamond level protection, but it's twice the durability. So when I'm looking at the durability, so let's say we look at, so I'm wearing iron, right? And look at the durability here. I haven't listed durability for stuff that's below 10 armor points, because, I mean, it's, why, you know? So with diamond, though, because everything is like all the things that are level 10, which is really what everybody's shooting for, the best protection, then it becomes a matter of comparing the durability to see, you know, which is going to last longer. So in the case of iron, it's not going to last very long at all. And in the case of diamond, so you've got durability of 165 for a helmet, and you've got 363 for the durability for the helmet for the diamond. And if you take off this guy, then you see that it's got 726. So that's roughly, you know, 2.5 to 3 times. When I do the calculation, and by no means is any of this scientific, I'm just kind of eyeballing the numbers and making a determination as to whether it's 1 or 2 or 3 times the durability. And when I'm doing this number, I'm actually considering the whole piece. So if you get a full set of Tritanium, you know, one, like the helmet might be 3 times, the chest plate might be 2 times, the legs might be, you know, 2 times, and the feet might be, you know, 2.5 or something like that. So I just kind of eyeball it and just make a guesstimate as to the durability. But I think the Tritanium is around 2 times the durability of diamond. All right, so Tritanium, if you stumble across a, actually I found a lot of this stuff mining, so you can probably make this suit fairly easily, probably as easily as you could do the biomes, the amethyst one. So there's some options here, definitely some options here for early on getting those some decent armor. So now the last two that we're going to look at, the Blood Magic and the one over there. Blood Magic and Blood Utils, these are like the blood mods, and all of these have the same diamond protection, but they've also got enchantments on them, all of them, or most of them I should say. So in Blood Utils we have the Royal Armor, and the Royal Armor is diamond level protection, and it's 2 times the durability, or approximately. All of these guys, all the pieces here are 1,000 durability, so the helmet is 1,000, the chest plate is 1,000, the royal legs, the boots, all of them are 1,000. But if you look at the number with the diamond, so 363 and 1,000, that's about 3 times. And then the chest plate's about 2 times, just a little less than 2 times the durability. The leggings is about 2 times the durability, and the diamond boots are just under 2 times the durability. So, you know, you look at it, and you know, on average, it's about 2 times durability, maybe a little more. of diamond. So this is going to last a while, especially the head and the feet, because those are usually the lowest numbers. So, and it looks kind of cool too. I don't know what can you make. Okay, so you need some blood utility stuff. So this might be a little more difficult unless you're delving right into some of the blood stuff early on. Blood Magic has some really cool looking armor. They spent a lot of time on the skins for these. They look amazing. So this one is the bound armor. Again, I don't know how to make it. It looks cool. It's got some good durability. If you're getting into Blood Magic early, then this might be a route for you to take. Again, it's the same as the Royal, in that it's the diamond protection is twice the durability, and all of the pieces have a durability of 1,000. So that's I think the basic armor for Blood Magic. And then you've got these guys here, which are all elemental. So these are all basically the same as the bound, in that it's got the diamond protection, approximately just a little more than 2 times the durability. All of the pieces have 1,000 durability, and so they all have different attributes associated with them. So the water plate here gives you a 30% health bonus. So you'll start seeing some of your hearts turn yellow because you get an extra 30% max health. And then you're also getting 18% attack damage, so that's pretty sweet. I really want to find out how to get this one, Earth Plate. This is probably a later development for me. I probably have to get this later on in the game. But look at this, 90% max health, so you're basically doubling your health. You get 54% attack damage, so you're halving again your attack damage, and then you get knockback resistance, 1% knockback resistance. So that's pretty cool. The wind plate, even though it's green, it's wind. You actually take a penalty on your max health. I don't know if this makes you fly or not. The problem with these 4 is that when I was in creative and I tried to wear them, it wouldn't let me wear them. The items just disappeared. So I don't know what you need to do to make them, or to even wear them. You probably need something from Blood Magic to allow you to wear them. I don't know. But this one here, you get 60% max health removed. So I think that's because you're air, basically. You don't have forms, so you lose a lot of health, and you've got 24% attack damage reduction because you're air, really. So I think, I don't know if this lets you fly or not. If it does, that'd be sweet. And then you got your fire plate, and that's 30% max health bonus. It's basically the same as the water one. Water gives you 30% and 18% attack damage, and the fire does the same. So it's kind of your yin and your yang. If you like fire or water, pick one, and you get the same benefits. So yeah, these look really cool. Definitely, I think want to try for at least a couple of these, maybe all of them. Who knows? But I think all of those are kind of later in the game, unless you're really getting heavy into Blood Magic early. And then lastly, we have Abyssal, and this is Abyssal Craft, and all of these are diamond level, and all of them have enchants. I think most of them have enchants. So the basic one here is Abyssal Knight, and again, it's basically it's diamond armor. It's the same durability, it's the same protection. However, you get speed and water breathing already on them, built into them. I don't know if you can enchant this or not, so if you can, let me know. Then you go to Dreaded Abyssal Knight, and it's just a little more durable than Diamond, but it gives you night vision and fire resist 4, which is kind of cool. Ethaxium is 1.5 times the durability of Diamond, so it's like Diamond plus. And then we have Plated Corallium, and this is again pretty much the same as Ethaxium, just different materials. And this gives you... Actually, I wonder if this helmet Let me put this helmet on. Yep. Alright, no change. I'll show you why I put that helmet on in a second. So, 1.5 times durability diamond. You got the refined corallium, and this is basically diamond armor with night vision, speed 2, resistance, and water. Dreadium, which is a little more durability than diamond, gives you night vision, speed 2, and resistance. And then you have the Dreadium Samurai. This is pretty cool, man. It looks nice. And this has just, you know, a little more durability than the Dreadium, so it'll last you a little while. And it's got night vision, speed 2, strength, regen, resistance, and fire 2 on it. So this is like a full package there. And then of the depths, basically it's diamond armor, and it gives you night vision, speed, saturation, jump 2, resistance, and water breathing. And so I've got a note here that it's cloudy. So if you put this on, and I'm not sure why the red. So if you put this on, and you get night vision, saturation, water breathing, you have this cloudy blue haze. So you're looking through glass, like a blue glass or a blue mask. But the problem is that it doesn't go away when you're underwater. So I'm not sure if that goes away or if there's something you can do to have that go away. Again, if somebody knows, please let me know in the comments. And again, I don't know why it's showing red. Oh, maybe it's water breathing. I don't know. Something also that I've noticed that's weird is that some of these don't go away. I think it's a bug. I'm hoping it's a bug with creative mode. Oh wait. Did I just duplicate that item? Interesting. Okay, so that's a bug. Who knew? Alright, so there you go. So hopefully you've got all the data here, and I guess it's up to you to decide what you think the best is. I'm just kind of throwing it out there, what the values are, so that you can kind of do an apples to apples comparison with the diamond stuff to see what you can get. Take a look at the recipes to see which is going to be easier for you to get, or you know, if you're looking to focus on a particular mod, you know, maybe that's the one you're going to go for. So hopefully this was useful to you. It certainly was a useful exercise for me. So, you know, if you liked it, please feel free to click that like button. And, you know, if you like all the other stuff that I have on my channel, consider subscribing. I would appreciate it. But yeah, so this is the armor protection and durability analysis. Hopefully you find it of use, and I guess we'll catch you later.